Remember that time one of the biggest teams in Major League Baseball decided to promote an anti-Catholic hate group? In early May 2023, CatholicVote President Brian Birch heard a rumor.
I hear this rumor. I remember that the LA Dodgers were planning to give a Community Heroes Award to a group called the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence.
The Sisters are actually a bunch of men who dress up in sexually explicit and rainbow-colored nun clothing with one purpose: to mock Catholics. Then they perform stunts designed to be as shocking and offensive as possible, such as a condom savior mass, an annual Jesus in drag competition, pole dancing on a cross. They even tricked an archbishop into giving them communion so they could defile the Holy Eucharist.
I mean, seriously, I couldn't believe it. We had to even do some fact-checking to make sure, did that actually happen?
But the rumor turned out to be true. An American baseball team was actually promoting the vilest kind of anti-Catholic hate.
This went beyond any of the Pride Month celebrations we were seeing across the country, and that says a lot.
CatholicVote sprang into action.
I immediately started making phone calls and texting our team. We started to prepare a letter to Major League Baseball.
So we found the phone numbers for every executive with the Los Angeles Dodgers and Major League Baseball. And, we just decided to share this with 500,000 Catholics in our daily newsletter, The Loop.
There were so many calls that we broke their phone lines.
Yeah, we actually broke their phone lines twice.
Senator Marco Rubio saw the story break in The Loop and issued his own press release, saying that cultural elites like the Dodgers
don't just tolerate anti-Christian bigotry, they encourage it, they celebrate it.
As the public outcry grew, CatholicVote worked to amplify the voices of outraged Catholics.
We raised over $1 million to expose the reality of this anti-Catholic vile bigotry.
So we sent text messages to fans.
We bought digital ads that blanketed Los Angeles.
We drove around the stadium with mobile billboards.
We ran a huge TV campaign across sports networks and major local networks in Los Angeles. We wrote op-eds, and I was on Fox News and national TV.
We did more media interviews over the Dodgers than we did in a normal presidential year.
Catholic bishops, priests, and laity responded and sent up a unified message: enough is enough. Hate has no home in America. Despite the huge outcry and enormous unpopularity, the Dodgers went ahead and honored the Sisters, but did so notably hours before the start of the game when the stadium was empty. CatholicVote pushed back and demanded a meeting.
We sat down with the Dodgers in a private meeting in Dodger Stadium and explained to them how hurtful this was to not only Catholics, but to Americans more broadly. And I am confident as a result of that conversation, this will not happen again.
In fact, during the 2023 season, Americans saw the return of MLB family nights. Baseball stars publicly spoke about their Christian faith and rejected LGBT propaganda. The Arizona Diamondbacks even hosted their first Catholic night ever.
It turns out that the 2023 World Series featured the Arizona Diamondbacks, who had donated to Catholic schools, and the Texas Rangers, the only team in baseball not to host a Pride Night this year.
The bottom line is, CatholicVote was on alert and brought national awareness to the last acceptable bigotry of our time: hatred of the Catholic Church and Jesus Christ. We called them out, and they'll think twice before trying anything like this ever again. As disturbing as it was to expose the dark underbelly of anti-Catholic bigotry, the overall experience was a net positive because people like you responded in force. We brought you the news and you made things happen. Now click or tap right here to continue the battle for America's soul by supporting CatholicVote. We need your help to stay vigilant and effective because those blasphemous sisters were not our first fight, and they certainly won't be our last. So click here now because we need you.